Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. Will not be brought down. And he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play.
Well, this is what the offensive coordinator told us yesterday, Chris, in our production meeting. They thought they had an advantage up front with the line of scrimmage, and on this opening drive, we continue to see the offensive line and this back putting up positive yards.
Play action here on first down. Gets made on the out route. Touchdown, Alabama. They strike first in this national title bout. And wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with the mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Tate. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. The back's got it. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
That's caught. It's Smith. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Short connection to the tight end here. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down mark. Here we go, the coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Buckeyes are looking to keep this drive going.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his man. It's Smith. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, 'cause that's when you can take a shot downfield.
They stop him, but it's a first down. 2nd and 10. They look to throw it. Finds his man. It's Smith. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, that one's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Pulls it in, it's Horton. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Handoff from the shotgun.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football. When everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football, this offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about in the first half? This back is having a big day.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, tied.
That's what I love about this running back is he's so dangerous after the catch. You know, you look at him and you think about the ability to run between tackles or even bounce it outside, and that's great. But what makes him really one of the more dangerous backs in the country is this right here. Catch the ball to the backfield, make people miss, and take it into the end zone.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tate. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, they can't bring it in. A chance for a takeaway, but one of the star players on this defense couldn't make it.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half.
Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense. Most recently, guys like Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Quentin Williams. You can always count on Bama having...
Looking deep down the left side. Oh, the pass is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. On 1st down, it's play action. He cannot escape. It's a sack. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship. Through 1 quarter, let's check out the game summary. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Running with purpose. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Great response by this offense after losing all those yards. Now they got a chance here on 3rd down. You run the football, find a lane, pick up a good chunk, and now they have a chance here on this 3rd and medium.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. He escapes the pocket. Nice grab. It's Horton. That's good for a first down near the 40. Alabama comes over the line quickly.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. Man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. Tackle's made quickly, but that's a big gain. Ball moves to the 35-yard line.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the run, it's Young. They test the middle but get stuffed. That one goes nowhere. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back to throw. It's Simpson. Receiver makes the grab. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's 1st and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many?
And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And they're able to tackle on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Tate. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll tackle him at the 27.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. The shotgun run call. He's past the marker and still going. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can...
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the 2nd sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
See if they can overcome the sack. 2nd and very long. He'll take a deep shot here. tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Grab behind the line. It's Peoples. Plenty of space at the 20. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, as this play was unfolding, the only thing I wanted to know was he going to get the ball over the defense to the running back. Once the back caught the ball, look out. Big yards ahead.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Breaks into the open. The 50. At the 30 now. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. He's running out of time here, and they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Man, this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
On third down, it's a handoff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bama.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick fielded by one of the up men. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Tate. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. A lot of work to do in the second half. Down big. Can they get something going right now? They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Scanning the field. It's Sayin. Lets it go quickly. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. A play action, looking to throw. On the move now. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Running out of time in the pocket.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
So two big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. An inside give now from the shotgun. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Second down and goal. Play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely throws the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he is stopped short. The two-point try fails. He can't cut this lead further. Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back, and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
To the air, it's Simpson. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. First and 10 now. Clock running. Final minute of the quarter. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. First out in more. He's still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Alabama getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Send the back in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Horton.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. We're just 1 quarter away from crowning a national championship. Let's check out the game summary so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Grab behind the line. It's Miller. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. With the catch, it's Williams. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Leaning on the run game here late. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. A pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Alabama. This offense is still clicking. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trading the blitz or sit back and change up coverage because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Bringing it out, it's Graham. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Play action here on first down. Throws to the tight end. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Tackle made after a big gain.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback...
Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Oh, he makes the catch. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
The quarterback was selling that he was going to throw the ball downfield, and I think the defense fell for it. Instead, he goes to the curl route, and I think it really caught this defense off guard.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
And this one is caught. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Looking to chuck it again. Caught in the backfield. It's Peoples. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
I love the fact they didn't give up today. This has not been a great game for them, but the fact that they're still fighting late says a lot about the character of this football team.
Yeah, the extra point. The trail now 35-13. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And that'll do it. We have a statement to close out this national championship run. You know, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt.